Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry I wasn't on mute. I was eating a chip, and then I realized I wasn't on mute, and I muted it.
It's okay. Thank you for
Okay.
being here. You're going to entertain us with your comments?
Yes, I wanted to say something. You remember when I was dating Jean-Philippe in college, or after college, rather.
Yes, I remember.
That was my first boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
When I broke up with him because he was really busy. He had school, he was coaching, he was playing soccer on the team, he was working, and so I rarely got to see him. And when I broke up with him, he said, "It's okay because I know nice guys finish last." And I told him, I said, "No, it's not about nice guys finish last. Nice guys don't finish last." But I think that a lot of men in every culture have this idea that if they're good to a woman, then she'll leave him for a bad boy, And I just wanted to put out there that, women that are proud and confident, it's not about having a bad boy, it's about having a good man, and that's what a lot of women want. And, some women, they do want that, but that's because they don't know who they are. They're not confident in who they are, and they think that they deserve to be treated that way until they grow and learn that they deserve to be treated better. So for any men that are listening or may listen, if you're a good man, keep being a good man, and you'll find the right woman, the right good woman who can appreciate your goodness, And that's all I wanted to add.
Well, Kahea, if you don't mind me, let me see if I did my job right. Do you mind elaborating on what your idea of a good man is, and also, when you're finished, your idea of a good woman? Because I think that's where a lot of men and women are lacking with understanding, clear understanding. So let's see what your idea of a good man and a good woman is.
Well, you always told me a good man should treat me as good or better than you do.
Well, I don't want you to say what I said. I'm trying to get, what did you learn from all the teaching that you received?
Well, I think when a man is nice to you, he has respect for you, he stands up for you, he's there for you when you need someone to talk to you. If you need help and he's in a position to help you, he helps you. And he's also not afraid to receive kindness. I remember when I was dating Deja, when I was dating Deja, he told me I was too nice and that he wasn't used to receiving good treatment, and that he was more accustomed to arguing and conflict and angry sex, right? And we didn't have sex, Mom, but this is what he told me. But angry sex, and that when you have the argument, and then you have the argument, and then you have makeup sex, and some guys think that it needs to be drama. It needs to be drama and angry and bad talking, and then makeup all the time, And so he lost interest in me a lot because I was too nice to him. And he told me this, Mom. Mm-hmm. So, he has to be able to receive the goodness that you are able to give to him, He has to be comfortable. Oh, what's makeup sex? Callie Wood typed in the chat, what's makeup sex? You know what it is, Callie Wood. And, just a man needs to be stable enough to be able to say, thank you, and I appreciate the love, and not feel like, oh, my God, what is this love thing? What is this niceness? This is weird. I don't deserve this, you know. But that takes time to grow. Oh, she said she really doesn't know what it is. Should I explain it, Mom?
Okay, later for that one. You can do private chat. Okay, what I would like for you to do, if it's okay, Kahea, because you're speaking of someone that, and you just mentioned that he was not used to that. So if you run across a situation with a gentleman that's not used to being treated kind, how do you handle that situation?
It depends on when I find out. You know what I mean? If I find out right away, then I can work with giving him positive, positive affirmations and positive reinforcement to let him know that he's deserving of it, you know, and work with him as an individual. But if you don't know until it's too late, you know, after he's been looking at other women and trying to date other women, then at that point, there's not much you can do about it, you know. I think it depends on how much you're willing to do and how much he's willing to do to salvage the relationship. You know, and you asked me what a good woman is. I think a good woman, you know, is someone who is aware of her faults and who is open to having someone else tell her what her faults are, you know, just like she's ready to tell the man. And I think that she's supportive. She's supportive and she's loving and she does what she can, whether she's good at keeping up with the house or whether she's good with, you know, working or whatever it is she's good at, you know, contributing that to the family. And you know, just like any other friend, being there for your mate and treating him with love and respect, you know, to name a few things.
Okay, and I'll elaborate on that. It works for both sides. What I'd like to say, when you run into a situation where a gentleman is not accustomed to that, and I've been in the same situation, all you can really do is just continue to be yourself, continue to be you, and be kind to that person, treat that person the way you would like them to treat you. And if for some reason, you know, you do it continually and they still don't be receptive, then, you know, in my eyes, it's time to move on, because you don't want to keep putting out good and you keep receiving bad and you stay in that situation. So, I mean, I like I said, I was in that situation and I had to take a leave, because there's only so much good I can put out, and if I'm not receiving good back, you know, it's time for me to go. So that's how I handle that situation. 1 second, Katie. I'm going to take an opportunity to welcome in chat Ms. Callie Wood. We have guest 3228, Mr. Jay Early, Kahea, and Mr. Perry Steele. And on the phone, we have area code 646, Kahea, 423, Khalifa, who's assisting me, and has some very good valid points. And also someone from the area code 559. If you have a comment or question, please feel free. The call-in number is 1-347-857-4296. Khalifa and Kahea, we have someone that's going to join us from the 559 area code. Welcome to Let's Talk. Please let's hear your comments or...
Greetings.
Hello?
Greetings.
Oh, greetings. Greetings. Whom do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hawkeye from the West Coast.
Well, welcome, Hawkeye. We appreciate you being here. You have a comment concerning our topic?
Yes, I'm in a public space, restaurant, so I won't be too long, but I'd just like to make a comment about the subject. As I from my viewpoint, we have to first be taught basically who we are, who others are, and get that understanding. And then it depends on when we incorporate it into the earth. Many of us have different signs, and we have different elements. So as a result, we lack in that knowledge. The system, educational system, has taught us basically from the schools as well as the advertisement, the commercials, and so forth and so on, what a male, what a female should look like, and so forth. So we're a little confused, and I would like to see more focus in that area. And again, I'm in a public space, so I'll listen to the comments, to the answers offline. Peace.
Peace. Thank you so much, Hawkeye. We appreciate that. He's absolutely right, and that's where mine came from, and Kahei as well. And if there's anyone else out there that knows how to go about treating someone else, it starts from youth, from when we're young. We're taught that. So I always try to encourage everyone to, if you have children or nieces and nephews, even any school-age kids you come in contact with, take the opportunity and teach them how to be good, and they'll understand and in turn do the right thing.
Excuse me.
Pardon me?
I'd like to add something to that.
Okay, Karen, go ahead.
And even now, Mom, I'm 26 going on 27, and you are still teaching me how to be a better wife. I was going through something with Matt, and I was like, he wants me to do this and do that. He can do that for himself. And you were like, yeah, but he's a good man, and he deserves that extra good treatment. And I said, okay. But I went ahead and did it. And Mom, ever since I've been doing that, he has been so appreciative. He's been coming home telling me all these things he appreciates, this extra, he's been noticing the extra treatment, And so you're never too old to learn how to be more loving and more good to your mate and fellow human.